Good morning. Today is Monday, July 18th, and I'm Carmen Blackwell with your 3 News Now morning update. Thank you for spending just a few minutes with me on the WKYC YouTube page. Holly, we've had a pretty soggy start to the day today. What can we expect for the rest of this Monday?
Yeah, Carmen, thank you. And more shower chances, depending on when you're tuning in this morning and even into early afternoon. And then we are going to start to clear those skies. So as we head into the evening and overnight, we're looking really nice, and then we're going to heat things up getting into your Tuesday. So get ready. Here it comes. Union No Mortgage 7-day outlook tomorrow. Wednesday, we are in the 90s with some pop-up storms later Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, really much of this upcoming weekend looks dry, warm, very much all of July. Temperatures will be in the 80s to near 90 with, again, some scattered storm chances on Sunday, Carmen.
Okay, Holly, thank you. In Texas, investigators released the results of a preliminary investigation into one of the worst school shootings in history at Robb Elementary in Uvalde. The new report shows failure after failure by law enforcement responding to the gunshots that killed 19 children and 2 teachers. The report noting they failed to prioritize saving the lives of innocent victims over their own safety. The investigating committee also found 376 law enforcement officers had arrived on scene that day, most from state and federal agencies, but just 5 were Uvalde school police officers. And now investigators are looking for accountability.
The fact that there was no overall commander outside the building where there should have been one should have been known by many. At a minimum, there was multiple opportunities, depending on the relative training and experience of law enforcement officers, to at least ask more questions.
The report also highlighted other system-wide failures, including poor Wi-Fi connectivity that likely delayed lockdown alerts and a lock on a teacher's classroom door known to be faulty, yet it was not repaired. 11 students in that classroom were shot as he struggled, that teacher that is, for air after 2 gunshot wounds.
He's shooting in my room, and they run back this way. I couldn't run. Why should they run? They have tactical gear, they have bulletproof vests, and they ran. My kids didn't have bulletproof vests. I didn't have bulletproof vests. One of my students just had a gunshot to the stomach, and that if he would have been taken care of earlier, he would have made it.
Uvalde's mayor announced additional action, including putting the city's acting police chief on administrative leave to investigate if there was a responsibility to take command. Meanwhile, yesterday, the families of the 19 children and 2 teachers killed at Robb Elementary School met privately with state lawmakers. They got to watch the surveillance video that was leaked last week before they could watch it first. Families of those killed or injured were also given printed copies of the House committee tasked with investigating the mass shooting and police response. Also this morning, there is no curfew in place in downtown Akron. Over the last 2 weeks, there have been protests and demonstrations over the police shooting death of 25-year-old Jayland Walker. Akron's mayor decided to end the curfew at 5 yesterday morning since there have been fewer demonstrations recently. Now to some developing news coming out of Indiana for you this morning, where police say 4 people are dead and 2 others are hurt after a shooting at a mall. Now this happened in the city of Greenwood. Police confirming that the shooter is among those that are dead now. And people inside the Greenwood Park Mall at the time of the shooting said they heard as many as 20 gunshots in the food court. The shooter is only identified as an adult male, and police say that the shooter had a long rifle and several magazines of ammo.
Have what appears to be one shooter, looks to be an adult male. We have not identified him yet. We do not have a motive yet. It appears that he had a rifle with several magazines of ammunition, entered the food court and began shooting.
Police say a Good Samaritan saw the shooting and was actually the one who shot and killed the shooter on scene. New this morning, concealed and open carry guns will be permitted at the Ohio State Fair this year. But the State Highway Patrols say that firearms are permitted outside only. Fair patrons are not allowed to bring guns inside any structures, including barns and concert venues. The Ohio State Fair runs from July 27th to August 7th. Well, if you've ever dreamed about winning the lottery, this week may just be your lucky chance. All you have to do is pick up a ticket. Tomorrow's Mega Millions jackpot will be worth at least $500 million. That's at $530 million. It's the 8th largest jackpot amount in the game's history, and there hasn't been a winner in the Mega Millions drawing since April 15th. Also today, the Cavaliers are expected to unveil their new uniforms. They posted this little short teaser on their social media pages with the caption, quote, "What happens in Vegas doesn't always stay in Vegas." Last month, the Cavs unveiled their new color scheme and set of logos, keeping white as its primary color and replacing the mustard-like gold with more of a metallic shade, reminiscent of the gold the franchise wore in the early 1980s and from 2003 to 2010. Well, the MLB AllStar Game is tomorrow, but tonight the event many get so excited for, the Home Run Derby. And for the first time in the career, the Guardians' Jose Ramirez will compete. Ramirez has turned down the chance in the past, but he'll be in Los Angeles tonight. 19 home runs so far in the regular season, so good luck to you, Jose. And tomorrow is the 92nd MLB All-Star Game at Dodger Stadium. First pitch set for 8 p.m. The Guardians will be well represented, including a starter now infielder Andres Jimenez will make the start at second base. We found out on Saturday that Jose Altuve of the Astros will not play in the game due to an injury. Now, Ramirez and pitcher Emmanuel Clase will also be at the Midsummer Classic as well. Well, thank you for taking the time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories that are making headlines around Northeast Ohio and the world. But please make sure that in the meantime, you continue to check out our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout your day. I'm Carmen Blackwell, and I'll see you tomorrow morning right here on Go, starting at 4:30. Have a great day.